Welcome everyone. Let's see how to write programs using command prompt. Today, we are going to learn how to write our first Java program using the command prompt window. Let's get started by opening the command prompt window. To do that, just go to the Start menu, type in command, and press Enter. First, let's just make sure that the JDK is correctly installed, so we would be able to run our Java program properly. To do that, you can just type in Java, then space, -version, and hit Enter. If you see something like this printed out, that shows the current version of Java that you have installed, then you are good to go. If you see some kind of error like is not recognized as a command, that means you don't have the JDK installed. Please go and install it. Next, we just want to go to the place on your computer that you want to use to put your Java program. For me, I'm going to save it on the desktop. Let's create a file for our Java program. To do that, just right-click anywhere on the desktop and go to the New and Text document, then type in your Java program's name. I'm going to name it Hello World. When you hit Enter, this just creates a .text file, not a .java file. So to change this to a Java file, rename it with .java. If you get a warning about changing the file name, just go ahead and click Yes. Now you can write your program in this. To do that, just right-click the file and go to Open With, and if you don't see Notepad in this list, just go to Choose Another App and Show More Applications, and then Notepad should show there. Then select Notepad and click OK. That'll open your Hello World program right here in the Notepad. This is where you'll put the code you want for your Java program. After writing the program, save it. Let's break down this code into parts and give it a meaning. Let's start with the word public. Public is an access modifier and says that anyone can access this from anywhere outside the current package. Class is the keyword for defining a class. Then Hello World, it is the class name, and it must be the same as the file name, otherwise there would be a compilation error. Static keyword says that this main method belongs to class itself rather than an instance of the class, and main method is the entry point to the program. Void means this method does not return a value. String args, this is the parameter for the main method. This is an array of strings, and it allows you to pass command line arguments to the program you run it. Then we can use system.out println statement to print the statement. You have to write your statement inside double quotation marks. To run this code, let's go to the command line and navigate to the directory where we made our Java program. So, since it is in the desktop, just type in cd desktop to change my directory to the desktop. And if I want to make sure I'm in the right directory, you can just type in dir. And here you can see the helloworld.java program ready to go. So to enter into your Java program, we have to compile it fast so that the computer can understand and run the program as bytecode. To compile it, type in javaspace and the name of the file, Hello World. If you don't see any output at all and don't see any errors, that means that it worked. And to verify that you can go back to the desktop, see that it created a .class file for your program. You can see that here on the desktop class file. This .class file is the bytecode file. Then to run the program, type Java and your program name, and then press Enter. Okay, let's write a simple program to add two numbers. Let's use the class name add2numbers, so remember to use this as your new file name as well. Then write the code for the main. Since we are trying to add two numbers, then there must be two places to store them, which means we have to declare two variables. So I'm declaring and assigning values to two variables called num1 and num2, and assigning values 5 for num1 and 8 for num2. Then again, you should have a place to store the sum of these values. Therefore, again, we have to declare a variable called sum of integer type and then equal them to the total of num1 plus num2. Finally, we print the result to the console using system.out.println. This will display the message, including the values of num1, num2, and their sum. When we are using the addition operator, we type double quotation mark with plus sign and then the variable name. This tells the computer to add the values of these variables to the print. Then type in Java space and the name of the file and press enter. Then again type Java and then file name and press enter to get the result.